I'm sure you've all heard of the brand Balenciaga, and I personally can't afford the brand. Maybe some of you can, but with the recent controversy in the media, I'm glad I don't own anything from the brand. Featured in their 2022 gift collection on their website on November 16th, 2022, this campaign brought great commotion to the media as it featured children holding bears that are wearing bondage gear and child abuse laws as props. And according to an article by Guardian on November 29th by Jessica Cartney-Morley, they are trying to cancel Balenciaga completely. Social media is a big thing for me, and over the past week, I have seen this scandal blow up so fast. It blows my mind how they can post such inappropriate content and let it slip through the cracks. This situation has created lawsuits and poorly portrayed a photographer who was just commissioned by the company to take the pictures. Especially since Kim K is a big face for their brand, they've received even more controversy in the media and had to give out public apologies. First, we're going to take a deeper look into the scandal and the timeline. This controversial campaign started spiraling, and in 1 week, the campaign was completely pulled from the website. In that short amount of time, Kim K also came out with an apology, and that brought even extra attention to the situation. According to a timeline by Sophia June on December 2nd on Nylon, Balenciaga first announced the drop of this campaign on November 16th and quickly received negative comments from the media and hate. By November 23rd, this campaign was completely pulled from their website, never to be seen again. And on November 23rd, they also had to publicly apologize for the misunderstanding. And by November 25th, they are suing the production company, claiming they are being falsely associated with this reckless behavior. And in a matter of a week, the post is completely gone and erased from the media. With how much attention they receive in the media, this will not be just swept under the rug this time. Aside from Balenciaga, what about the photographer that is involved in this situation? The photographer's name is Gabriel Gallenberg, who is also known for his series Toy Stories, which features children and their toys from all over the world. According to an article by Harry Alexander for DailyMail.com on December 9th, the 45-year-old Italian documentary photographer accepted his first commission after offered a huge sum of money from Balenciaga. He had no control over the styling and content of the campaign, but by November 23rd, he had to speak out and publicly apologize. According to a timeline on December 23rd by Sophia June, Gabriel stated, "As a photographer, I was only requested to light the given scene and take shots according to my style. The directions and objects in the campaign were not displayed by the photographer." With the photographer receiving even death notes, what does this say for the future of the brand of Balenciaga? Balenciaga is in crisis and facing cancellation in the near future. What do you think this states for the complete future of the whole brand? Stated by an article on Vogue by Christina Binkley on November 29th, Balenciaga is no stranger to controversy as they received such great attention for their edgy and anti-fashion and political stances. You may be wondering what actions they are taking to bounce back from the situation they got themselves into, besides deleting and publicly apologizing. Well, what they're doing is they're revising its organization and ways for working and their structure around their creative process, and even engaging with organizations that specialize in child protection until this whole investigation is over. I feel like it might be a little different this time, even though they were used to facing this kind of controversy, considering I see people all over the media throwing away their Balenciaga belongings and even covering up the logos with duct tape so they have no longer support the brand. And in conclusion, to all the information I just gave you, what is your outlook on this situation? You generally receive this media information quite quickly, and do you believe that they could let this just go through the cracks, knowing that millions of people are going to see it because they are so popular, especially with Kim K being the face of their brand? It is not appropriate to show bears holding bondage gear and these documents of these child laws in the first place. Would you still support a brand that does something like this?
Woo!